What's going on, folks? This is Surrealistic Studio, Surreal News, where the real is surreal. So, how long can the San Diego housing market stay this hot? I'm going to read this article here from, uh, what is this here? What is this? This is NBC San Diego, NBCSanDiego.com. I came across this article right now. I wanted to give you guys an update on the housing market and what's going on. On May 17th of 2022, it is 2:35 p.m. So, I'm going to read this short article here. The San Diego housing market is strong, but how long will it stay that way? The median single family home in San Diego County reached $1 million in April. I actually brought you guys that video some days ago. According to resale housing statistics compiled through the San Diego Multiple Listing Service by the Greater San Diego Association of Realtors. We've seen prices appreciate like crazy, and we have so much buyer demand because rates were so low. So the last 2 years, San Diego Realtor Destiny Roxas said. So that sentence made absolutely no sense. I'm going to read it again. We've seen prices appreciate like crazy, and we have seen so much buyer demand because rates were so low. So the last 2 years, I think they meant rates were so low for the last 2 years because they've been at historic lows. Last year would have been the optimal time to buy a home because interest rates were, the prices were high, but the interest rates were historically low. So now we're up to close to 6%, and they have plans on raising the interest rates even more. So that just means more that you're going to have to pay on your mortgage. Less buyers out there because it turns a lot of people off because of the higher rates. So the buyers that are left that really want a home have less competition. So, it's one of those situations. So there we go. Here we go. There are many factors fueling the hot housing market, according to economists. Low interest rates, low housing supplies, and high demand are among the top reasons fueling the current housing prices. Home values appreciating quickly in other areas are causing some buyers to head to San Diego. What I've been seeing is a lot of people from LA, San Francisco, San Jose areas starting to get priced out of their markets and turning their attention to San Diego because of location. And a lot of those other markets appreciate a lot faster. We're seeing a lot of those people come down here, Roxas said. The housing market is not expected to keep up its current pace, though. Some housing experts predict a future slowdown in the housing market due to rising interest rates. So a lot of people are predicting a crash, a housing market crash this year, or a broader market crash this year. Some other people are saying, yeah, there's a crash coming, just not this year. It's going to be more like next year. And everybody's saying different things. So a lot of people are using past statistics and what happened, because history repeats itself, of course. But a lot of people are saying, yeah, we can't really go by the past metrics, though, because things are not exactly the same. Things are a lot different now. So it just depends on where you're coming from, what you think. Honestly, just be prepared for anything, folks. Have a little cash on the side if you're able to do that. So when prices dip with stocks, with housing, with whatever, you can go on a shopping spree. That's basically what you need to do. If you're ever going to come ahead in a recession or times where people are stressed out, this is what you got to do. You have to prepare ahead of time. So get your ducks in line, because right now there's a lot of stocks that have went down, a lot of cryptocurrencies that have went down that I'm currently buying. So let's see. Let me see here. Where did I end up? I think we're already seeing signs of the market cooling off right now, to be completely honest. A lot has to do with the Fed raising rates to try to counteract what's happening with inflation, Roxas said. Home prices are not expected to fall, but the rate of appreciation is expected to ease, and rising interest rates will impact some neighborhoods more than others, according to many economists. So the housing market isn't exactly an absolute. Like there's the housing market, the broader housing market, and then you have individual markets. So you have the broader, housing market, global housing market, United States housing market, and then you have regional markets, your market in your city. It just all depends, Let's see. So they're saying they're not expecting the prices to dramatically fall, but they are expecting prices to ease off. So they're not going to hit the brakes and all of a sudden just start going backwards and reverse, but they are going to ease off the gas pedal a little bit, is what they're saying, is how I'm gathering the information. So let's continue here. Communities where the interest rates are a big part of their budget will be particularly hard hit. So this is likely to have a different impact on a household depending on their savings, depending on their wealth, depending on their income, UCSD professor Alan Timerson said. Yeah, like it always does, right? The more money you got, the better off you are. The less money you got, the worse off you are. Despite an expected cool down in the market, experts believe the foundation of the San Diego housing market will remain strong. And most people are saying this. Matter of fact, people in my brokerage aren't even talking about a housing crash. It's not being talked about. We're foreseeing the prices will continue to keep rising because there's always going to be buyers, there's always going to be sellers in any occasion. So, despite an expected cool down in the market, experts believe the foundation of the San Diego housing market will remain strong. I only see it expanding. I mean, there's so many plans for development. There's SB 10, SB 9 that was just released. Regionally, we're trying to see more investors come in and create more housing developments, Rokes has said. The Federal Reserve will meet in the upcoming weeks, and it is possible they will raise interest rates again. So, again, this is going to be from NBC San Diego. I'll try to leave it in the description so you guys can read it for yourselves. But that's pretty much the gist of the article right there. They don't foresee a housing crash, at least not this year or anytime soon. That's just not in the cards as far as what these experts, quote unquote experts, are saying. And like I said, a lot of people in my brokers we're not discussing a housing crash. We're discussing a slowdown or ease up off the gas pedal, but not a crash. So leaving your thoughts in the comment section below, folks. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a like and all that jazz. You guys know what to do. Love, peace, and light. Until next time, be kind, rewind, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.